Alright. Let's go. This card, Enchanted Raven. It's a beast, and it costs 1 mana, and it's the biggest power creep I've ever seen. So, I would rate this card, let's see, we're going on a 1 through 5 scale. It's pretty good. It only can fit in one type of deck, and that's aggro Druid. Yeah, I mean, you're never going to see it in like a ramp deck or anything, even though if it's really well statted. It's just meant to be an aggro
I rate this
Druid.
card review between terrible and bad.
So I'd rate this card between like good and great, but only like very specific for one type of deck. This card, restore 6 health, summon a random 6 cost minion. Let's go check out the 6 cost minions. It actually helps a ton whenever you have Hearthstone 6. So it can summon Dark Arakoa. Archmage is pretty good. Commander's okay. Boulderfist is good. That's garbage. That's okay. That's garbage. That's garbage. That's pretty garbage. That's okay. That's garbage. That's pretty good. That's okay. Still probably won't see play. You don't need to heal as Druid. Pretty bad. I would rate this card between... It's like a 2. Let's see. Wait. Is a higher number good? Higher number is good. So this is terrific. This is great. This is average. This is bad. And this is that 2-mana priest card that I don't know the name of. Purify. There we go. That's a good rating system. Is a higher number good. Alright, so Menagerie Warden. Choose a friendly beast, summon a copy of it. Yeah, this card's pretty good. It's kind of busted, I would say. Especially because Druid can accelerate a lot already. And I don't know, they don't really have that many good combos right now, but they're kind of making it work with Violet Teacher. And the fact that you can just like copy a beast. You can copy a gosh darn, what is that card called? Drew the Claw? Drew the Claw is a beast. That's crazy. And then like you can even play Night of the Wild, although I don't think that's really worth it. And you're not even going to play Savage Combatant because of it. But you can just play like Stranglethorn Tiger, right? And then you win because you copy another one, and that's like ridiculous stats. And the stats on this card are like insane already. So card's pretty busted. I would rate this card as terrific. So overall, Druid's looking at a pretty good spot. Beast Druid might actually be a thing because they have Enchanted Raven and Menagerie Warden. And like you'd already build a Beast Druid with like I'm too lazy to build the whole thing, but basically you can just build it with no wild growths, right? And then you go like double swipe, all the like normal stuff, double Raven Idol, and then you could add in Drew the Flames, and you can include this power creep now. Because you have this power creep, you could even go like make it more of a zoo style even, and then you just curve out at like Drake. But I guess you'd curve out at Menagerie Warden. Drake is pretty important, so you have no card draw. But yeah. Pronounce it correctly. I mean, I played
For love of all that is all might stop using the URL bar as a notepad. Good and great are not numbers. Like come on brew.
So, Kindly Grandmother. Let's do this. Kindly Grandmother. Summon a 3/2 Big Bad Wolf. It's a beast, and the Big Bad Wolf's a beast that you summon from it, so pretty gosh darn strong. Dog, can you move the keyboard closer to the mic so we can all have a definitive reason to jump off a bridge? Jesus Christ. So many bullies. Alright, I'll just mute it when I type. This card's pretty good. I'm not really sure. Here's the deal. This card has like really good synergy with like Knife Juggler and things like that. On turn 2, it just depends what's more popular in the meta. I still think this card's really strong. I would give it a 4. I think people will play it. It seems better than Hungry Toad and things like that. This card even has like if you run like Abusive Sergeant or something, this card becomes like insane. And I think hunters will start doing that. Especially because the variant with Argent Squires and Abusive Sergeants is already pretty decent. And you can curve out into like Savannah Hyman into Call of the Wild, which is pretty good. So this card's average to take. Average shooting. 3 to 4. No notes. Cat Trick. Bad. I think. That's a 2, right? 2 is bad. Alright. Cloaked Huntress. 5. This card is like insane. It's It's a 3/4, and you can play all your secrets, and it's really good with like Trap Hunter. And hunters are already kind of moving away from Beast Hunter because like right now, whenever I play Hunter, I'm like not even tempted to play Beast Hunter because the only synergy you get with playing Beast is Houndmaster and Kill Command. And Kill Command's really inefficient if you're behind. And if you're ahead, it's like pretty good, but probably not worth running. So I usually cut Kill Commands already. So the fact that this isn't a Beast doesn't really matter. Plus having a 3/4 is pretty good. So I'd say this card's good, although Hunters already have a lot of 3-drops, but this card's like really good. Ram Wrangler? No one uses Ram Wrangler. Alright, Fireland's Portal. This card's pretty bad. It's bad to average. Probably average. We'll go with average. This card is average. It's great in Arena, but who cares about Arena? And makes Reno decks good, because you usually struggle with the 7-drop, so yeah, it's good enough. Alright. Let's see here. Babbling Book, pretty bad. Once again, makes I'll give this a 2. No, I'll give it a 3. It's average. I can see it being played in Tempo Mage, because like, as I said, having something on turn 1 is really important, because on turn 2, you can ping it, and you can basically do 2 damage. So this thing kind of has pseudo 2 damage, but you waste your next turn. So I think this card's pretty good. It's okay. And the spells that you can get are pretty decent for Mage for the most part, so it's pretty good. So we'll go 3. It just depends how popular 3/2s are. I don't know. Okay, Arena Mage. Something like that. Medivh's Valet. Or Valet? Valet? I don't know. That monkey has a fireball in it. It's kind of crazy. Battlecry, if you control a secret, deal 3 damage. Card's really good, but probably won't see that much play, I think. I don't think Secret Mage is going to like take off because of it. It might, but it's doubtful. Most people pop the secrets immediately. So, how do I rate this card? It's probably like average to great. I mean, this card's actually terrific. It's terrific, but it won't see play because secrets suck. So, secrets suck. Won't see play, but great card. What else is there to it? Great and Reno. Because you use Ice Block in Reno. Something to note on Medivh's Valet, if you play Spellbender, it's actually like decent, but secrets kind of suck. Yeah, but Spellbender is like hard to proc. You want to play things that are hard to proc. That's the idea. Kidding. Alright, Nightbane Templar. If you're holding a dragon, summon 2 1/1 whelps. It's pretty value. I mean, think of Razorfen Hunter. It's a 3-mana 2/3, and it summons a 1/1. The fact that there are dragons on board don't really matter. So, this card's pretty good. I don't think it's like incredible. I think dragon decks will play it. I'd probably give it like a 3 to 4. Razorfen sucks. +1. The 2/3 stats on a 3-drop are pretty bad. Where are we? Ivory Knight. I actually kind of misjudged this card initially, I think. I'm going to rate it a 4. Better muster. I mean, it's not better muster because you don't get the punch. The punch is really important. So Ivory Knight, I think it's pretty good. On average, you get like pretty decent value. I don't think it's going to see play in like every deck. I mean, obviously it only works in Control, right? You can never play this in Tempo. You can never play this in like maybe Dragon will work. But I don't know. The 6-drop is really already like really contested. So just because like I rate a card highly doesn't mean that it'll see play. I do think it's a good card though. So probably won't see play. 6 drops too contested because. So that's a note on that. Like, obviously you have Sylvanas and you have Karen, and your 6 drops are already like really really contested, and you'd rather run like a Lay on Hands. So, I mean, I can downgrade this to a 3/4. So it's only average to great. Anyways, let's see here. Silver Moon Portal. Garbage. I'll give it a 2. King so much better. Tog hates this expansion. I'm giving... Look, there's a 5 on here! Alright, let's go. Purify. Fuck. Purify sounds a friendly mini draw card. 1. I don't know, man. Like, you can play with that new card, the 6-drop, and it's okay. What is the 6-drop? It's the Moat Lurker. destroy a minion, Death Rattle, summon it. Like, you can remove a minion for 8, but that doesn't seem very good. It does draw a card, but it's really bad. I mean, maybe if Corruption's in the meta. I don't know, man. Yeah, super garbage. Super bad. Yeah, just give it a 0. It doesn't even get a 1. Alright, let's keep going. Onyx Bishop, summon a friendly minion that died this game. I don't think it'll see play. I don't think it's a bad card, though. I'll give it like a 3-4. So it's like average to create. Why not just play Resurrect? Okay. Priest of the Feast. This card's really good. Give it a 4. Stats incredible. The stats are like insane on this card. It won't see play because Priest won't see play. Alright, so here's my little rant on Priest. You can't make this class have good drops because it will be overpowered as hell. Healing is really, really good. Imagine you give some good Priest like a really early drop and then you just can't kill it, right? Like if you give them a 1-mana 2-4 or something and then you play your 1-mana 2-2 and then they kill it and heal it and then they're just going to keep healing it and it's going to suck. And that's why Priest was so good when Balance was out, because like with Deathlords they could just keep healing it, they could circle it, they could do things like that. And now that they have even more tools like Darkshire Alchemists, if they had early game, they would destroy everyone. It'd be crazy. And they also have like the best control in the game, so if you give a class with the best control in the game really good early game, what beats them, right? Like only combo decks, but Blizzard doesn't want combo decks in the game either. Because if Priest is going to be popular, then suddenly Rogue becomes popular. And then it's just like a huge fucking mess. But I don't think Priest... I'm glad Priest is bad. That's what I'm trying to say. I think they should have gone away from Entomb. I think they should have just like gotten rid of Entomb or something. Card's busted. Rogue. Swashbuckler. Card's pretty good. I give it like a 4. 3 to 4. Alright, so this card will be really good if 2 attack minions are really popular. Or 2 health minions are really popular. Because turn 1 you play Swashbuckler. Swashbuckler. And then turn 1 you play this. And then turn 2 you dagger. And you can kill whatever they play. And you don't really lose a card. I'm not really sure if stealing decks, like, Burgle into the new card is going to like make a difference. I don't think it really will. But it's pretty good. I think it's like a 3 or 4. I mean, it does have synergy with the new card, but really, realistically, you only have 2 of these, 2 Undercity, and then 2 Burgles. And on top of that, you need a card draw engine, because Rogue doesn't really work unless you have a card draw engine. Even if it's a Tempo Rogue, I'm not really sure it'll work. So, it will see play in like Miracle Rogue if 2/3s are popular. That's it. Ethereal Peddler, I mean, it's good for the deck that it's made for. Maybe a one of Burgle deck's never going to be a thing. I mean, it's a good card. The stats on it are insane. The stats are just crazy. That's why that's why I like rated it so highly. But yeah. Deadly Fork card sucks. But yeah, Deadly Fork's terrible. The reason why Deadly Fork is so bad is because it costs 3 mana to play the 3/2 dagger. And you don't have time to do that. Like, as a rogue, you're just going to be, like, smorked down, and this isn't a control card that you want either. Like, it's not going to win you the game against control. It's not going to win you the game against aggro, so why would you ever play this card? Like, it doesn't make sense. You're going to take too much damage. Shitty card. Shitty card. Stupid rogue. Wicked Witch Doctor, whenever you cast a spell...
Purify is so bad that you created its own ranking for it, and Purify is still worse than its own ranking. That's pretty messed up, dog. Team Purify to Legend every season.
Wicked Witch Doctor. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a random totem. Totems don't really do that much for you, especially because they're basic totems. If this was like, good totems, it'd be good. I wish Tuskar Totemic had this thing to it, because then no one would play that card and Shaman would be as busted, but yeah, this card's bad. I'll give it a 3, maybe 2 to 3. Bad. Alright. Maelstrom Portal, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions, summon a random 1-cost minion. So this is just strictly a better Arcane Explosion, and it doesn't have Overload. I actually think this card's pretty good in Control Shaman. Most of the time you need to kill 1 health minions, but as I said before, it really matters what's popular in the meta. I still think Zoo is going to be really popular, so I actually think this card's really good. That's true. I would give it like a 4. Probably. I don't know. Storm still might be better, but maybe you like cut one Storm and put this in. Something like that. Dog, why did you rank Deadly Fork so high? It's just, one isn't good. One is Purify, man. Alright, Spirit Claws. Has to attack when you have spell damage. Not enough spell damage to be worth it. So I'm gonna give it a 3. There's no notes. Just sucks. Milk. Imp.
I kinda don't agree with the rating of Deadly Fork. People play Deadly Poison, which needs 3 mana for a 32 weapon with hero power. Deadly Fork gives you a 32 weapon and a 32 body for 3 mana.
You have to equip the weapon afterwards, so it costs 6 mana for a 3/2 body and a 3/2 weapon. Whenever you... Yeah, it just costs too much mana for the weapon. That's it. Like on turn 2, you don't really have a play, so you dagger up, and then Deadly becomes like a good thing. And it's also a combo activator, Deadly. That's why a lot of people play it, actually. But Deadly Fork is like a 3 mana 3/2 weapon. That's terrible. That's a King's Defender. Plus, you have to play the card itself. I just don't really see it being good enough. It doesn't automatically equip. Let's look at the discard cards. So you have Soulfire, Librarian, Succubus, Knight of Evil, Fist of Draxus, Doomguard. And Malk's Imp is whenever you discard a card, draw a card. It's pretty good. I would probably run 2 Soulfires and 2 of those cards. I'd be happy. And then you can run double Tiny Knight and double Darkshire. It's pretty strong. Even Succubus is good. And like double Doomguard is going to be like the standard. So I think this card's insane. We'll go with 4. It's well statted. It has pretty much everything you want. Silver Golem. This card is ridiculously strong. This card gets a 5. 5. WTF Bliss. Yeah, I mean, you Doomguard someone and you summon this. Like, it's just a better Fist of Draxus. The reason... Okay, so I actually don't think discard decks will run double Fist of Draxus. This card is terrible. But it'll probably run 1. The reason why this card is bad is because it can hit face. It says random on it, right? Like, I know this has like a random card effect, but you don't really care if you discard other cards usually, unless it's like a Doomguard, and then you get kind of screwed. But Fist of Draxus, it can hit face, and that's why it sucks generally. I don't think double Fist will almost ever be run. Alright. 3 equals sucks, 4 equals insane. Alright, it's not the best. I told you I'm bad at reviewing cards, alright? They're very... I can go back and switch some. It's cool. Alright, Karazhan. I'm gonna go with like a 2 or a 3. Bad. Karazhan, summon a 1/1 candle, 2/2 broom, 3/3 teapot. I mean, the memes are there, so it's got the sign of a good card, but if you look at this card, Silverhand Knight. It's a 4/4 and a 2/2, and this card never ever sees play. Do you really think a 1/1, a 2/2, and a 3/3 will see play? Probably not. So let's go Fool's Bane, unlimited attacks each turn, can't attack heroes. So you can actually buff your attack with Warrior. You can actually buff your attack, whether it's Upgrade or Heroic Strike, right? Like you can Heroic Strike and suddenly you're doing 7 damage and you can clear the board completely, which is pretty cool. I still don't really think it'll see much play. I mean, it might be a one-of. It's really hard for me to like judge this card. I think you'd rather just like use the traditional warrior builds. That's why I don't really see it seeing play. So, plus you're gonna take too much damage, so we'll give it like a 3. It might be a one-of. It's possible. I doubt it though. Protect the king. For each enemy minion, summon a 1/1 pawn with taunt. If Totem Shaman ever becomes a thing, this is pretty good.
Historical figures, Hitler was pretty evil. I rate him a 3. Martin Luther Jr. led the civil rights movement. I rate him a 4. Feels balanced, man.
Come on, man. Alright. So this has synergy with Bolster. Right. And let's go with the taunts. But like, what other taunts are you gonna run? Bloodhoof Brave with Bolster is actually pretty sick. Obsidian. It might be okay. It has really good synergy with Bolster. On its own, it's a really bad card, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'd still give it a 3. Taunt Warrior could become a thing. There's just so many better Warrior archetypes, I don't really see it working. Ironforge Portal, gain 4 armor, summon a random 4-cost minion for 5 mana. So let's go check out the 4-cost minions. Garbage, pretty bad, decent, 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 bad, decent, 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 bad, 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 bad. We'll see play. There are too many bad 4-drops. So we'll rate this card bad. Where is it? What's it called? Ironforge Portal. 2. See? Look, we gave it a 2. Are you happy? We rated something lower than a 3. Something to note about all the portals, though. It makes... Okay, so look at the spells added this expansion. There's Ironforge Portal, Protect the King. There is Karazhan. There is Purify, Silver Moon Portal. All the portals are beneficial, right? Now think about how strong Yogg is right now. And then toss in these portals. Like, that's insane. Yogg is going to be freaking everywhere. I hate Yogg already. So, I don't know. Yogg got a huge buff. Like, a ridiculously huge buff. Maybe Purify was to nerf Yogg, but that's like, it's beneficial, right? Like, it silences a card and gives you something, so Yogg's going to be, like, goddamn insane. Even Protect the King is, like, good. So, I think Yogg is going to be in every single deck. Just because of all this baloney. It's going to be so hard to get, like, a bad Yogg. Terrified 2 OP. Yeah. They should have added more garbage cards. I don't know why you guys are complaining about them adding a bad spell. When, like, Yogg exists, and, like, Unstable Portal exists. I mean, it doesn't exist in Standard, but things like that exist. And they need to be balanced based on them adding shit cards. Just the way it is. I mean, Purify is still decent, but... I mean, it's bad on its own, but it's fine for you. Anyways, let's keep going. Pompous Thespian. Give it a 3. Man, 2. I mean, it'll never ever see play in Constructed, so I'm just going to give this card a 2. Screw that.
Jack the Ripper killed a lot of prostitutes and was never caught, so he got a lot of value. I rate him a 4. Milk didn't manage to kill anyone and got shot. Terrible value. I rate him Purify out of 5.
Purify decent equals 0. Alright. So this one. Jesus Christ. If you're holding a dragon, destroy an enemy. This card's really good. I give it a 4 or 5. This card's insane, actually. 4 to 5. 4 to 5. Alright. So Arcane Golem costs 1 less for each something you've cast this game. Each spell. How much does it cost originally? 12. I mean, I could probably see it in Tempo Mage. I actually don't really like this card, though. Just give it like a 3. It's okay in Tempo Mage. That's about it. In Rogue, I don't really see it seeing play because, like, you're just going to play like an 8/8 and stealth it? I mean, I guess that's okay. You're probably better off just playing like... let me think. How many rogues do you have? How many spells do you have in a rogue deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... 13 spells. Yeah, I still don't think it's that great. I'll give it a 3. I just don't see it working. At best, it's like Tempo Mage, maybe one of in Rogue. The thing is, you can't really put it in Rogue because you need different cards. You need good cards, right? You need like SI Agent to deal with early board. You need Tomb Pillager. I mean, I know you have Tomb Pillagers for the thing. You also have Coin. I know that. But you need like Tomb Pillagers and you don't need Zero, but you need Drakes, you need Auctioneer, you need Thorson from Malagos, so I just don't see it being that great. It's just going to be a dead card in your hands, and you don't want more dead cards. Barnes! Oh god, that card's so good.
Yogg can cast Purify now. Yogg is unplayable.
Yeah. Purify's not that bad for Yogg. It really isn't. You draw a card. Alright, so Barnes, summon a 1/1 copy of a random minion in your deck. This card is insane. The Yeti stats, I mean, you can't really compare it directly to a Yeti or, 4 or 5, even if you do get a 1/1 from it, because it doesn't really translate directly like that. Obviously, you'd want more health. You want more attack and more health on one minion. But it's insane in a certain number of decks. I think it would be really good in Rogue, of course. So you get, like, imagine you play it on turn 4, even turn, like, 10 or something. You can get Malagos, you can get Auctioneer, Thorson, you can get Drake, you can get Zerail, you can get Tomb Pillager. Like, the bad cards you can get are, like, Agent, Van Cleef, and Farseer, but that's so little. And even getting a Thalanos is, like, crazy, crazy good. This card's also insane in Death Rattle decks. Like, this card's just insane. That's all there is to it. Zubat. Give random friendly Beast, Dragon, and Murloc 1/1. People keep saying this card is going to be, like, really, really good. I just don't see it. Yeah, you buff your Direwolf. Who cares? It's a 3/3. I know people used to run Shattered Sun, but you already have good 3-drops. And most of the time you play Demons anyways. So I think the discard Warlock is going to be significantly better than Zubat or the traditional Zubat. Or the traditional Zoo Warlock. So, 3. Pretty bad. Won't see play. Get 2. Probably 3. It's not like the worst card. It's just won't see play. Avion Watcher, if you control a secret, gain 1/1 in taunt. 3/6 stats are really good on it. It just doesn't really have a place. Like, Hunters aren't really going to play it, I don't think. They might. Probably not. I'll give it a 3 as well. Very average. Good in Reno. Alright, so the Curator. 7 mana. Why is it, like, moving back and forth? It's triggering me. It's a mech, doesn't really matter. Draw a Beast Dragon and Murloc from your deck. So if you're playing a traditional deck, the Murlocs you would probably draw are either Cold Light Oracle, is what you would run, right? You'd run Cold Light Oracle. Or you would run Finley, which both are pretty good, right? So that's kind of cool. The Dragon, obviously you'd run a Azure Drake. In Freeze Mage, you can actually run Alexstrasza, and you can be guaranteed to get Alexstrasza, which is kind of cool as well. But you wouldn't run Finley in that deck, you'd run Cold Light Oracle. So already for Freeze Mage, you have Cold Light Oracle and Alexstrasza. And then a Beast. What Beast would you play? Jeweled Scarab's okay, but do you really want to be playing Jeweled Scarab just for the Curator? Probably not. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really only see it in Paladin and Mage. Especially because you can change your hero power with Mage, or with Paladin, which is pretty nice. Milrogue it's okay in, but I don't really see it in Milrogue either. So, yeah, I'll give it like a 3. I really don't think it'll be that good. It's a little too slow. I mean, the decks it's good in are really good. It might be a 3 to 4. But, I don't know. It's just like a value card. No one's going to be... it's like hard to say. It's like between 3 and 4. Nether Spite, Historian, Battlecry if you're just holding a dragon, discover a dragon. Card's bad. Boat Lurker, destroy minion, Death Rattle, resummon it. So we'll give this card like a 5 with Purify. I mean, obviously it has synergy with Purify, but what are you going to do? Brewmaster back in your deck? You can't really silence it because the silence effects are so expensive. Yeah, I don't know. You could Shadow Step it. It just doesn't seem good enough right now. I mean, you can use it on your own minions as well, like Sylvanas, to steal something, but you could already do that with spells. Is it really worth running? Maybe. I could be completely, like, misjudging this card as well. You can evolve it. Yeah, but who the fuck is going to run Evolve? Like, Evolve's such a bad card. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll give it a 3. It's kind of weird. I don't really see where it would see play right now. Maybe Rogue, you could stealth it, even. It's possible. But you might as well just run Assassinate at that point. Alright, people are complaining about my Curator. Let me think about this card a tiny bit more. Because I do agree, I should think of it as like drawing an actual card. Let me think. Alright, I'll agree. It's okay, Andrew. It's doubtful though. I still think it's a 3-ish. Nether Spite? What's Nether Spite? This card's bad. Dude, Nether Spite's terrible. This card is awful. Why would you ever... Like, how is this card good? Like, why... 1/3 stats on a 2-drop is so bad. It's like... Never mind. I'm not even going to go over it. This card gets a 2. This card's terrible. Morose, it's not as bad as people think it is. It just depends how likely it is that it'll be cleared immediately. It's a 3-mana, like 2/2 kind of. But if it lives, it's pretty annoying. It's really good in classes that can buff cards. So this would be a pretty good priest card, for instance, because you can Morose, Powered Shield, and it probably doesn't die. But I still don't think it's good enough. I'll give it a 3. You discover a dragon. Dude, I don't care. This card is terrible. You could just play a dragon instead of this card, and you don't have to play a goddamn, like, 2-mana 1/3. Like, I would much rather just play, like, an Nefarian and actually have the dragon for dragon activations. Discovering a card isn't good if the body of the card you're discovering is bad. Like, yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna go over it. Runic Egg. Death Row. Draw a card. When I first saw this card, I thought it was, like, really, really good. But now I'm not really too sure. I think it's kind of bad. It works pretty well with, like, Abusive Sergeant, but at that rate, you're just, like... I don't know. There's no silences. If you can buff the card, it turns out being really good. It's really hard for me to determine where to place this card. It kind of costs a lot of mana. Loot Hoarder's probably... I mean, Loot Hoarder's definitely better, but it's so hard to kill off your stuff in the decks you want to draw. But this card is amazing with Battle Rage. Like, that card is insane with Battle Rage, so... and with, like, Cruel Taskmaster and stuff. So the combo Worgen deck will probably run Runic Eggs, honestly. I'll give it, like, a 3. It's good with the, it's good with the combo decks, like, Worgen, but... yeah, that's about it. I'll give it, like, a 3. I haven't given a 3 in a while. Prince Malkazar. When the game starts, add 5 extra legendary minions to your hands. Or to your deck. To your hand would be OP as hell. Yeah, it's an anti-fatigue card. It's better than Elise in that aspect, so... I don't know. The problem is, you're polluting your deck with a bunch of garbage legendaries you probably don't want. I don't really think it'll see play competitively unless Warrior
Thinks
gets to a
1
spot.
and 3 2-drop Discover a Dragon is bad. Thinks a 1 and 1 3-drop with stealth is good. LUL, nice joke, dog. You had us going, that's for sure. You can stop kidding now, right, dog? Haha, LUL.
I'm giving this card a 3. Alright, this review is probably going to be pretty on point. I'm just saying, like, there are a lot of average cards. I don't know, this card could be fun to play. If Control Warrior ever gets to the point where they have enough card draw and they have enough, like, armor up, and I'm kidding, fuck it, it's a bad card. I'm not even trying to justify it. It's a pretty bad card. Pantry Spider. Summon a 1/3 spider. Is he drunk? Oh my god. Alright. I just thought about how... okay, so the reason why... I don't think this is that bad of a control card. Alright, I'll give it back a 3, but it just won't ever see play, and then you guys are going to judge me because it won't see play, but it's really not that bad of a card. It's like Archthief or Fom. That card's freaking amazing, but it'll never see play because the meta's never slow enough. So, it just depends. I think the card is good, but I don't think it's like... yeah. Whatever. 3-drop's kind of competitive already with Hunter. I don't think it'll see play. I don't think it's that bad of a card, especially because if you Houndmaster it, it becomes a 3/5. It's doubtful it's good, though. I'll give it like a 3. Everything gets a 3. It's okay. Like, Medivh the Guardian, equip a Tish, Great Staff of the Guardian, and that's whenever you cast a spell, you summon something of that cost, a legendary of that cost. So let's look at the legendary. Best legendaries are on 8 mana generally. So Rag, Chromagus. Is that it? There's all these legendaries also. Rag, yeah. So what class has that? Probably like a Reno deck. So 7. So Twisting Nether is insane, right? With a Tish. Sprint, you're never going to be able to play it in that. The only deck I see this playable in is either Mage.
I'm an average Twitch chat pleb.
Hunter,
I can barely reach rank 15, but dog who has
Maybe
reached
Hunter.
top 100 legend multiple times doesn't know what he's talking about. Now excuse me while I go suck on a gun barrel.
So Medivh is like amazing with 8 mana spells. Hunter, Reno Warlock, maybe Paladin. I could definitely see Reno Warlock running it a lot. Mage is like... Flame Strike's pretty bad with it. Pyroblast you're never going to play. 6 mana spells are pretty important as well, but there's no good 6 mana spells for Mage. Blizzard, it's okay. Yeah, I still stick with my my original thought. Not legendary, any minion? Oh, really? Oh, I can't read. Oh, it's just a minion. I still agree with what I said. I don't think it'll see that much play. It's a little different though. Still good with 8 mana spells. I still think it's the classes I said. But I lied, it's not going to be played in Hunter. I lied, it's not going to be played in Paladin. Just remember that. Paladin already has too many good spells. Alright, we're almost done. Arcane Anomaly. Whenever you cast a spell, give this minion 1 health. I mean, yeah, it could be played in Rogue as a 1-drop, but is it really worth it? Probably not. You don't really start casting spells till later. And, I mean, you can Crazed Alchemist it after a while, but that's kind of, like, gimmicky. I don't think it'll see play. Let's just give it a 3.
Dog, on a scale to 3 to 3, how high are you? Metave says random minions not exclusive to legendaries. Holy dog, are you kidding right now? I hope you are, otherwise God bless you, sir. Alright,
I'm glad I'm almost done with this. Menagerie Magician. I didn't want to do this review. People pushed me. Alright, Menagerie Magician. You have a random friendly beast, dragon, murloc, 2/2. Alright. I actually think this card's pretty good. I'm gonna give it a fucking 3, I know I am. I'm gonna give it a 3. Alright, this card's pretty good in Paladin. I can't really see it in anything else. Maybe Druid. But probably just Paladin. What do I want to give it? It's like a 3. It is a 3. It won't... Yeah, it's a 3. It's a 3. Alright. Arcanosmith. This card's garbage. I'll give it a 0. I'll give it like a 1. It's well statted, but it'll never see play. 2/3. It's a 3. We're done! We did it! I mean, this can prevent fatigue, but how are you ever gonna, like, let this live more than a turn, right? Like, it's never gonna be good in that aspect. I mean, maybe it'll see play. It has good synergy with, what's that, the warrior card? Fool's Bane. It has really good synergy with Fool's Bane.
Why is Cat Trick bad?
Bad?
If your opponent plays Wild Growth, you automatically get a Huffer.
So, Cat Trick's bad because if they don't play a Wild Growth and they play a Beast, then you're just left with a Cat Trick and it does nothing. And most of the other secrets are just better. You do want to switch up your secrets, so maybe it'll see like play as a 1-up, but it'll never ever be a 2-of. You'd much rather run like double Bear Trap, Freezing Trap, Explosive Trap, double Snake Trap is going to be insane. Snipe is even better than that card.